So last night when I got home, I watched a couple movies, starting with Stone Creek Killer. And this is a pretty classic, kind of like small town sheriff has a murder happen and he has to investigate it. He's getting pushed back from the town, that kind of story. Now, it includes a psychic who comes to town. The sheriff, of course, doesn't want anything to do with her, thinks she's a quack, but of course, she ends up being right about stuff. So, not knowing what else to do because the case isn't really going well and the town is pissed off and whatever, he's like, all right, fine. And he brings her in and they try to solve the case together. Now, this stars Clane. Is that how you say this guy's first name? Crawford. Who I only know, and I've never even watched this show, from the Lethal Weapon series where he played Martin Riggs and was fired from the show for being insanely awful on set. Like, despite them trying multiple times to be like, dude, chill the fuck out on set. He refused to, and they fired him and replaced him, and that didn't go so well. But he's supposedly an absolute nightmare to work with. I don't know if that's changed, but that definitely does not make me want to like the guy very much. He just kind of does the like quiet, somber, you know, performance here, real basic kind of thing. Still fine, I can see why he was a potential movie star or whatever. Like he definitely has a presence to him. He's fine in this. This movie is like okay. It feels very like amateur in its writing. Like it's kind of like all these tropes and of like detective movies, and it tries to have these twists and turns to them, especially the one in the end that's supposed to kind of be hard hitting, and it's just kind of like, okay, all right, that's what happened, all right. Like there's no impact to any of it. The performances are all fine, pretty decent, right? It's one of those movies that's just very forgettable, but it's like okay to watch. Like the whole time I was just like, yeah, all right. Like seen this kind of thing 100 times. Like this is shot okay. This is acted fine. This is written okay-ish. That's probably the weakest part is the writing. I think that's, in a movie like this, right? The writing is everything. And a lot of the times that's the case, but I feel like in movies like this specifically, the writing has to be seriously on point, right? Because, like, if you look at the greats of these styles of films, Silence of the Lambs, Seven, stuff like that, the writing is off the charts, incredible. And you just have to really build up your twists and turns, and they have to have a lot of payoff to them. And this just doesn't. It's if you're like a super big fan of like the detective thriller investigation style movies, then maybe watch it one day when you got nothing else to watch. But honestly, it's yeah, I think it's one of those movies that like the more I think about it, the more I don't like it. Right? It's just so bland. It's just such a bland film. It tries to have this like Wind River style feel to it, but it's like nowhere near the quality. And yeah, I don't know. I just don't think things are thought through very well. Like I honestly don't even really know what the motives were in the end. Like I kind of maybe think I got it, but it's just like I don't think it's that deep, and I think I'm trying to make it deeper than it is, because the twist really goes for like this like gut punch kind of thing, and I'm like, eh, like eh. I just kind of walked away from this very blah on it. So it's watchable, but that don't make it good. So it's not a recommendation, but there might be an audience for it. As I said, real like hardcore detective small town thriller people. We watched a movie last year that was much better than this. Also, was like a low budget thing that had some recognizable names like Ben Mendelsohn and the girl from the Divergent movies, who I always forget how to say her name. I'm not even gonna try. It's not like a hard name. I just forget her name. I have like a basic idea, but like it starts with an S, and I think Woodley's her last name, something like that. It's called To Catch a Killer. Much, much, much better. I would say go check that one out if you want a recommendation. I always try to pad these movies where I'm like, I didn't like this one, but here's a movie like it that you might have missed from the last year or two. That's a good way to always end these. So, To Catch a Killer, go check that one out instead. Much better movie. All right, adios.